Who that nation? What it do? Sorry for the rumbling and bumbling. You know, as soon as I seen this come across, I want to do my due diligence and get a video up on it. Breaking news: Brttney Griner has just been released from prison over in Russia. I think they did a prison swap. Let me read the article on my phone. Brttney Griner, according to CBS News, Brttney Griner, WNBA star who was held for a months in Russian prisons on drug charges, was released Thursday in a 1-for-1 prisoner swap for international arms dealer Viktor Bout. CBS News learned earlier Thursday from a U.S. official the 1-for-1 exchange agreement negotiated with Moscow in recent weeks was given final approval by President Biden within just the last week. According to the sources familiar with the deal, the swap, first reported by CBS News, took place on Thursday in the United Arab Emirates. So they already had her. Also, they got her today. Is today Thursday? Man, this week is flying by. But anywho, okay, so this is the press conference that from Joe Biden. I don't know why every time I pick a damn thing, it's never loud, bruh. I hate that.
Under intolerable circumstances. Brttney will soon be back in the arms of her loved ones, and she should have been there all along. This is a day we've worked toward for a long time. We never stopped pushing for her release. It took painstaking and intense negotiations, and I want to thank all the hard-working public servants across my administration who worked tirelessly to secure her.
I was just getting ready to say he's speaking pretty clear, but then they had to stutter.
For helping us facilitate Brttney's return, because that's where she landed. These past few months have been hell for Brttney and for Charlie and her entire family and all her teammates back home. People all across the country have learned about Brttney's story, advocated for her release, stood with her throughout this terrible ordeal. And I know that support meant a lot to her family. I'm glad to be able to say that Brttney's in good spirits. She's relieved to finally be heading home, and the fact remains that she's lost months of her life, experienced the needless trauma, and she deserves space, privacy, and time with her loved ones to recover and heal from her time being wrongfully detained. Brttney is an incomparable athlete, a two-time Olympic gold medalist for Team USA. She endured mistreatment and a show trial in Russia with characteristic grit and incredible dignity. She represents the best about America. It is across the board, everything about her. She wrote to me back in July. She didn't ask for special treatment, even though we've been working on a release from the day one. She requested a simple quote: "Please don't forget about me and the other American detainees. Please do all you can to bring us home." We never forgot about Brttney. We've not forgotten about Paul Whelan, who's been unjustly detained in Russia for years. This was not a choice of which American to bring home. We brought home Trevor Reed when we had a chance early this year. Sadly, for totally illegitimate reasons, Russia is treating Paul's case differently than Brttney's. And while we have not yet succeeded in securing Paul's release, we are not giving up. We will never give up. We remain in close touch with Paul's family, the Whelan family, and my thoughts and prayers are with them today. They have to have such mixed emotions today.
Right.
And we'll keep negotiating in good faith for Paul's release. I guarantee that.
Because they might be wondering, like, how she get out, but he can't.
Russia to do the same to ensure that Paul's health and humane treatment maintained until we are able to bring him home. I don't want any American to sit wrongfully detained and one extra day if we can bring that person home. My administration has now brought home dozens of Americans who were wrongfully detained or held hostage abroad, many of whom had been held since before I took office. And today we also remember the other Americans that are being held hostage and wrongfully detained in Russia or anywhere else in the world. Reuniting these Americans with their loved ones remains a priority.
Freedom.
For my administration, every person in my administration involved in this. We're going to continue to work to bring home every American who continues to endure such an injustice. We also want to prevent any more American families from suffering this pain and separation. And I strongly urge all Americans to take precautions, including reviewing the State Department's travel advisories before they travel overseas, which now includes warnings about the risk of being wrongfully detained by a foreign government. Make no mistake about it, this work is not easy. Negotiations are always difficult. There are never any guarantees. But it's my job as President of the United States to make the hard calls and protect American citizens everywhere in the world, anywhere in the world. And I'm proud that today we have made one more family whole again. So welcome home, Brttney. And now I'd like to invite Sherelle to say a few words to you all. Of course, she's not excited at all about this. Sherelle, it's all yours, kiddo.
Okay, so basically we got Brttney Griner being released from prison today. And let me see what they're talking about in the live time. It looks like the video is...
This all means and what you know.
Well, what the president laid out there was just this one-for-one swap. He did not indicate that there's a...
So my main question I want to ask as we leave this video is I want to ask if you think that you went to prison as a regular citizen in America. Like, say for instance, you're just a regular person watching this video. Do you think that they would negotiate for you to be released? Because that's all I was thinking prior to him even mentioning that there's other people that they should have been gotten home that they didn't get home, but they got her home. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't know the other people, but I know her because of her celebrity status and how she plays basketball. So that's how I know of Brttney Griner. So I'm just, my question to people who come across this video is, do you think that you would be released or they would negotiate for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad she's home. I'm glad that, like, her playing basketball is rewarding her and affording her this opportunity to get out as quick as she has been able to. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty quick, bro. So, like, all I'm asking is, do y'all think that, you know what I'm saying, do y'all think you would be released? But other than that, like, that's dope. But it's just kind of crazy how, like, you know, being known could work for you even in the worst of the worst situations. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe she made it famous in basketball just so she can get out of prison in this moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe button. Y'all want to see me react to anything else, just let me know. Till next time I'm out. Peace.